This is a 2019 Toyota Avalon XSE Hybrid. This is Toyota's fifth generation of their flagship sedan. With its more sportier look, wider and lower stance, is it enough to attract more of those youthful buyers? We'll find out as we go over some of the features, take it out on the road, and see how she handles. For the all-new Avalon, you're going to get a redesigned front grille. As you can see, it's just humongous. Some would say it's controversial. I personally neither hate it nor like it. I do lean a little bit more to the attractive side. One thing I don't like about this particular model is the area here and here are actually just fake plastic. There is no airflow that actually happens there except for in this center part and along the bottom. Again, is it more aggressive? Definitely, especially in this XSE trim. You get this honeycomb grille in this shiny black glossy color, which is really nice. I think it's a lot better than the standard grille that you'll find in the other trim levels like the XLE. Now this one has the parking sensors to help you in tight spots, and because it's a hybrid, you got the blue accented badge here with the built-in radar cruise control. Now for 2019, all of the Avalons are going to come with LED headlight standard, which is really nice. And then you got, again, a more aggressive lower front fascia bumper here. You got also these vented slits here on the left and right side. They actually appear to be functional, and they help cool the brakes. So again, I think Toyota did succeed in making the Avalon more aggressive compared to the more bland earlier generations. Will it attract more of those youthful buyers? Only time will tell. The 2019 Toyota Avalon features three engine types, starting with a base 2.5 liter four-cylinder, which puts out 176 horsepower and 163 pound-feet of torque. The 3.5 liter V6 features 301 horsepower with 267 pound-feet of torque. Or you can opt for this model, the 2.5 hybrid, which features 215 horsepower. Now getting into the back of the Avalon is fairly easy. You got a fairly wide opening. You do have to duck your head a little bit. But you got plenty of room back here, plenty of leg space. The doors are soft touch. What's nice is the seats have Alcantara in the middle with leather and orange contrast stitching, which is really nice. Again, you have plenty of headroom, which is nice. So yeah, it's definitely a comfortable place to be in. You got some AC vents here with just some USB controls. Would have been nice for some individual AC controls. Maybe something you'll find in the limited or higher trim models. But otherwise, again, very comfortable sitting back here for a nice road trip. The rear end of the all-new Avalon is also completely different. One of the big stylistic changes you're going to see is this taillight that kind of wraps around the whole car. Unfortunately, the center part where the letters are does not light up. If it did, I think that would be awesome. But Toyota chose not to light up that center part. It is a LED taillight with a LED brake light. Being the XSE model, you do get this little spoiler, which is finished in black, as well as the model badging, and the lettering is in black as well. You do have fake exhaust ports at the bottom. One of the great things about this hybrid, though, when you look at the trunk space, is because of the hybrid batteries are no longer in the trunk, they actually put them underneath the rear seat. This hybrid model actually has the same trunk capacity, which is 16.1 cubic feet, as the non-hybrid model. So that's really nice. You do have the 60-40 split folding down seat. So if you have anything long that you need to put in there, but again, very plentiful room for, you know, those weekend trips, luggage, golf clubs, whatever you need to load your trunk with. Now, getting into the vehicle is easy with Toyota Smart Key Access. You push this line here. As long as you have the key in your pocket, it locks all the doors. To unlock the door, you reach behind the handle, it unlocks for you. Now, stepping inside the vehicle is pretty easy. The door has a nice solid feel to it. I do like the Alcantara suede insert with the contrast stitching here. You do have soft touch padding here. You got some fake, I guess it's supposed to look like carbon fiber here. You've got nice soft padding here. You got one touch windows for all four, which is nice, and then your side mirror controls. Looking on the side here, you've got your trunk release, your fuel, and then your automatic headlights, and then your trip and display brightness. Now, turning on the vehicle is simple as putting your foot on the brake, hitting the power button there. Fires everything up. So the dash layout is all new for 2019, which is really nice. Steering wheel controls, as you see, are pretty standard. What's nice is in this new Avalon, you're going to get a nice 9-inch touchscreen display. The new display now does feature Apple CarPlay, which is really nice. Unfortunately, and if you have an Android phone, you're still going to be out of luck there. But you know, at some point maybe they'll have a software update and integrate that in there. But otherwise, you got, you know, all your standard sources, AM, FM. This particular unit has satellite, Bluetooth audio, and in Pandora, iHeart once you install those apps. This particular model does have, again, pretty responsive. You can do the climate controls through the display here, but then also you have your hard touch buttons here as well. So you have, you know, two different ways you can adjust your seats. You have heated seats in this particular model. Some of the other higher trim levels will have ventilated seats. One thing I noticed here is you got this hard touch plastic, which is kind of cheap feel. Otherwise, you've got soft padding here for your armrest. You've got, you know, cup holders, plenty of storage there. You have a 12-volt outlet under there, and again, you know, more soft touch padding here as well. Now up top here, you've got all your standard mirror controls. You've got this frameless mirror, which is really attractive. And then you got a little SOS safety connect, you know, if you ever get in some trouble. And then of course you've got the sunroof here. So again, you know, all new layout, all new design. You know, I think it actually looks very attractive. I personally like it. I think it's, you know, the multi-layer of the dash is very similar to, again, Lexus. So you get that kind of that feel in this car. Now that we're inside the vehicle, let's get it out on the road and see how she handles. So with this all new Avalon, again with this hybrid combination, this vehicle is rated at 43 miles per gallon, pretty much city and highway combined. So that's actually really, really good for a you know, not really a full-size sedan, even though Toyota, you know, wants to consider this a full-size sedan, but you know, again, close enough. But those are excellent numbers for a vehicle of this size. Now, of course, being a hybrid vehicle, it is very quiet. You do hear a little bit of engine noise when the engine does kick in, but not a lot. Road noise is pretty muted as well. Suspension feel is very soft. Going over bumps and everything is I just hardly feel them. So again, this is geared to be more of a luxury sedan, even though it's an XSE, supposed to be a sport model. Again, it's still a very comfortable ride. So with this particular model, it does have a lot of technology. You've got the Toyota's pre-collision system that will help you if you're not paying attention, and it calculates an impending accident in front of you. It will apply the brakes and help to mitigate any accident. You do have the blind spot monitoring, even though the visibility in this car is really well. The side mirrors are nice and big, plenty of visibility out of the rear mirror. Windows are nice and big, so again, visibility is excellent in this vehicle. Another feature in this vehicle that you're finding in a lot of vehicles nowadays is this electronic brake hold. So if I push this button and then I take my foot off the brake, it actually holds the car stationary until I just simply put my foot on the gas and it releases the brake. Again, once I come to a stop again, take my foot off the brake, I don't have to constantly keep pressing on the brake. Some people, they find that troublesome. Honestly, I think it is a nice feature where, again, it holds the car in place until the light turns green, and all you got to do is, again, step on the gas and it releases the brake. Now, this particular trim level, this XSE Hybrid, does weigh in at approximately 3,700 pounds. This engine hybrid combination has 215 horses, so it does feel peppy. I think the 0 to 60 straight line speed is rated at almost 7 seconds, which again is respectable. The V6 model is closer to 6.3 seconds, 0 to 60. But again, you step on the gas, she's pretty peppy. So again, no trouble getting into traffic or merging into lanes. Now, this particular model does feature a CVT transmission. So again, you do have that engine whiny rubber band sound when you step on the gas, and it just kind of holds that RPM up there. But like I said, it is pretty peppy though. What is kind of funny is in this particular trim level, being an XSE, it does have these paddle shifters. Not that it really does anything. It's supposed to simulate a 6-speed transmission, but you don't really hear any changes, and you really don't feel much difference. So it's just kind of there more for looks, honestly. But this all new 2019 Avalon, it is a very nice, comfortable daily driver. I could definitely see myself in one of these if I needed a good daily driver. So yeah, it's definitely some upgrades from the previous generation. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick review of the all-new 2019 Toyota Avalon XSE Hybrid. As always, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Also hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. There's also a notification bell that you can tap to be notified when I upload new videos. I look forward to bringing you new reviews in the coming weeks. Again, thank you for watching. My name is Mike Smith, and you are watching Straight Line Speed, and we'll see you next video. Thank you. Thank you to AutoNation Toyota Winter Park for making this review possible.